Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back. This is just going to be a video, a little bit of a guide and a run down on Into the Void, pretty much the 12-man and the 4-man trigger. We will talk about it. It's actually really, I thought it was a really fun fight. If you haven't done it yet, there's several forms. You have Gemini, a Luther, Elder, and what's that one woman's name? Apprentice. And those are the four that you're gonna pretty much fight the whole time. It'll change out of them as you proceed through the fight, and it's pretty simple. It's not bad. It's not too hard. It's not overwhelming with the 12 man, but the 4 man it can be a little challenging if you don't have the DPS. We had someone drop out on one of ours, so we had a 3 man it, but we got close to ending it, but 3 man was not enough DPS, so we need a 4. But it is good gear check, the 4-man trigger. But right now, running this is kind of needed right now because you're going to need things for Trailblazer, and during the 12-man, you're going to get somewhere between 3 and 6 voids materials. And the 4-man trigger, you're going to get pretty much twice that. It's going to give you roughly around, I would say, what we have noted is, I think the highest we got is 11 voids. I think maybe you can get 12, but the lowest I think is 8. So between 8, let's say 8 to 12 is what you get in the 4-man. So it's roughly about twice, if not a little bit more, than the 12-man trigger. So if you're trying to farm for your voids materials, you're going to want to do the 4-man more than you would do the 12-man. But hey, do both of them. Why not? They drop the units into them, and they drop the weapons as well, the 14-star weapons, the Starquakes, so you don't have to go through all the material. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good. If you get lucky, you can save a lot of money on this fight. So it's no rush. I wouldn't freak out about it. But uh, overall, I mean, I hope you guys are enjoying it. I think it's pretty great. But let's dive on into it and explain some of the key things about this fight real quick. So right now you can see me over here on the wings, and I'm attacking the weak spots. This is pretty much the apprentice fight. And you just take out the wings. You break all 4 wings of the weak spots, and that will push us into the mask phase, which then we will pretty much crack his mask. It's really not too hard. But the 4-man here, my advice is you're gonna do the same exact thing. It's only like one more phase different, pretty much in the 4-man. Is that if you catch hand in the 4-man, it's like 800 damage to almost like 1,000, depending on who you are. It's extreme. It does do a good amount of damage when you catch a hand or so. So we gotta be careful in the 4-man trigger. But overall, it's a pretty chill fight. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about this fight, though, in the comments, though, down below. I really do appreciate it. Alright, so this is the Gemini phase. Pretty much right here, there is going to be, for Gemini, is 4 orbs that surround his body, 2 in the air and 2 near the ground. You're going to break those to push the phase to get to his mask, those are breakable, those 4 parts. And then you can break his mask as well. For Gemini, Gemini will go pretty much right here. You can see going through the cracked glass and coming out twice and then out of the ground. Then he'll surround AoE little chompers while going through the fight. They'll surround in a 360 conal area. You can see on the ground right now where that is. And they just kind of spin around. And he will be upside down, which is Gemini phase, and he can shoot beams. And that's pretty much for the Gemini phase. Occasionally he will go a little bit flying and whatnot, but overall Gemini phase I think is one of my favorite phases, and I hope it's pretty fun for you guys too. But moving on to the next phase. Alright, so now we're at the Persona's actual end phase, one of them, before the last phase where you're pretty much killing him, where he's just sits there and just takes it. But here is pretty much you're going to have all the forms put together. You're going to have Elder here, you're going to have Luther here, you're going to have Gemini here, you're going to have Apprentice here. So there he's going to have all the abilities of those to fight you. And it's not too bad. It can be a little overwhelming, but it's not too bad. He can still do all their move sets while fighting you. Freeze time, go upside down, shoot a beam, fly around, come down out of to the glass like a head stomp upside down. It's kind of crazy, but it's not too bad. And he does do an orb that he will DPS check the party 2 times. If you're successful the first time, then you have to do it again. He also shoots that beam like that, which can kill you. It can one-shot you. But if you don't DPS the ball when he puts it down on the ground, you it can wipe the whole party pretty much, unless you iframe. So just an FYI on that. And before he gets his end phase, he does like an AOE explosion. If you're within close radius, it will just one-shot you as well. So I mean, those are the things pretty much to look forward towards and watch out for. But that's pretty solidly most of the fight. It's pretty simple. It's not too hard. The four man's a little bit harder, I would say. Four man's a little stronger too, so it can be a little rough, and it's a little bit more of a DPS check too. But the 12 man's not bad at all. I hope you guys found this kind of informational and kind of, you know, decently put together. It was a little bit last minute, the video. I've been busy moving and whatnot, so I just thought I'd put this together and put this out there. And I hope you guys are having fun because episode 6 finally around the corner. We thought it'd be earlier, but it wasn't. Now it's going to be the 9th, which is finally announced, which is nice. So we're going to get our 2 classes, and we're going to get quite a lot of content to come out. I'm looking forward to that, and I hope we can all, you know, play it and enjoy it. So let me know what you guys thought about this whole week or 2 weeks of grinding for Void, pretty much Essence and so on like that, for Trailblazers or Light Stream units, whichever one you want to call them. So have a good one out there, guys, and I hope you guys enjoy what's coming, because I know I will, and I hope you like this video. You guys have a great one. Bye-bye.